Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing this fan that I installed in my son's room. And so if you find any value in this video, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to my channel for more product reviews. Hey guys, this review is going to be for this ceiling fan. The company was nice enough to send me this free sample in order to do this review. Today we're going to be installing this ceiling fan in my son's bedroom. So I want to walk you through the process just so you're not intimidated. First thing I will say is make sure that your electricity is turned off. I've already turned mine off from the breaker downstairs so that you're not in any danger of getting shocked or electrocuted. I would also test it with a voltage meter as well, just to make sure that there's no voltage on the wires there. I've already taken down his old fan. So now the next step is just to install the new fan. And I want to walk you through. It comes with everything you need. It comes with 5 of the fan blades, obviously. It comes with the actual light itself, all right? And it comes with, this is gonna connect to the housing, and then this housing gets connected to a control panel here, which gets hidden in the housing. And then this wiring, the black and the white wiring here, is gonna actually connect to your ceiling. Based on the instructions, I'm no electrician, but based on the instructions, this box here simplifies things and just makes it super simple because now you only have to connect 2 wires and the ground. My wiring up there does have a 3rd wire, and I think most fans do have a 3rd wire, but I believe that this box eliminates the need for that. I'm gonna test it out and we'll see how that actually ends up working out. If everything works with these 2 wires. So my plan is these wires here are gonna connect to the fan itself. And then I'm gonna connect the ground and the black and the white wire, and then we're gonna see if it works. I'm pretty sure based on the instructions on how I read them, that's exactly how it's gonna work, but we're gonna see and we're gonna test it out, and I'll turn my power back on once we're done. So you can see here, this connection is where these are gonna connect right here once I have it all installed, and then this becomes like the control box. That's how the remote control is gonna work and things like that. So it's gonna be pretty simple. It's not a very difficult install. I've done some installs before with fans, nothing with a box like this before, but I've done fans and light fixtures, and if you've ever done anything like that, this should be perfectly suitable for you. But let's just get started. So the first step is going to be to take the mounting bracket and install it on your ceiling right there. And it's gonna install into you should have an existing metal plate there. It's gonna screw right into that. So it comes with all the hardware that you need. I'm just gonna take a couple of these screws and we're gonna install it up there. One thing they don't mention in the instructions, but I'm assuming just based on looking over all the parts that we have, is that you do have to install the housing onto this piece using these 6 screws around. So I'm gonna do that next. Once you install the housing, this is what it should look like, okay? And then you have this little hook here, and that's meant to help support this housing while you're installing the wiring. So that's actually a really good thing that they do that so that you don't have to like hold this and wire it at the same time. So let me get going on that. So there's a little wire that's hanging out of this mounting bracket that this will just hang right onto. And that'll allow you to give you the ability to wire everything. I'm gonna take the controller first. Those are pretty straightforward in terms of what to attach where, because they're the same size as each other. So that goes there. This goes here. Okay. And then we have the black and the white wires, which I will do. And then I'm just gonna cap off the other wires in my ceiling so that they don't mess with anything. Okay, now we're gonna attach the blades. For each one, there's 3 screws that attach each blade. Pretty simple to put on because they each have like 3 clips that secure them, and then you can also secure them with the 3 screws as well. And then you can go through and you can secure them even further with these little screws, and they screw right into the top. Okay, I'm gonna do that in a little bit. So once you're finished securing the blades, you're ready to go turn the power back on and test this thing out. So let's go check it out and see if it actually will work for us. All right, I think we're ready for the moment of truth. Let's turn this puppy on. Light goes on, comes with a nice remote. Let's see if it works. Fan, level 1. Nice. Brightness. You could dim the bulb, make it brighter. So the remote has all different speeds. You could do different colors on there, different warmth for the bulb, different brightness. All the way down. Don't know what K is. Turn that on and off. You have your timers down here. This will reverse the direction. Let's see if it does that. It reverses the direction. You know, in the winter you want it to go one way, in the summer you want it to go the other way. Yeah, there it goes the other way. You can stop the fan altogether. Okay, put the light back on. Perfect. So now let's check out what we can do with the app. So I can confirm that all of the features do work from the app. The app controls the fan, anything that you need to do, whether to change the light, change the direction of the fan, change the speed, the brightness of the light, all of those things will work from the app or from the remote control. I prefer to have the remote control because it's just easy and it's handheld and you could always keep it by your bed. My son doesn't have a phone, so he's not going to be using a Bluetooth phone to change it. He'll just be using this. And I will say that in order to pair it, what I did, I turned off the light switch and then I turned on the light switch, turned on the fan using the remote control, and then tapped the Bluetooth button on the app, and that is what paired it for me. You have to do it within 5 seconds of turning on the switch. Otherwise, it won't know that it's supposed to be pairing because there are no buttons on the actual fan to put it in pairing mode or anything like that. So overall, I would recommend this fan. It's really actually pretty simple to install. It limits it to only a black wire and a white wire, and the control box takes care of everything else. It does have the remote control, which is really nice because you can control everything from here, and that just makes things really simple and easy. You can keep this next to your bed. And the installation process was really simple. I think all in all, it took me maybe about half hour to 40 minutes. I did hit some snags taking my old fan down, so that did take some time. And I probably should have screwed in the fan blades before I put it up there. That was my mistake, but you know, you learn from your mistakes. So all in all, I think maybe a 30-40 minute installation process, which is not bad. And now it's here for forever. This is a really cool light that my son's going to be able to use now. So if you're looking for a really simple to install, affordable fan light fixture to put in a bedroom, this is perfect for a kid's bedroom, a smaller space. I would definitely recommend checking this out. So if you got any value out of this review or watching the installation of this fan in my son's room, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.